like my that channel.
And subscribe.
And hit that subscribe button and hit that bell.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. This is Phoenix 198720 here to bring you my latest episode of my Let's Talk About series. In today's episode, we're going to be going over and reviewing the Nintendo Switch Online NES catalog. Yes, guys, I'm talking about the current catalog that they offer for the NES Online, which is a great thing. Some things I just don't understand, and I'll get to them in a minute. But the catalog, to me, seems very, very nice. I like everything on there most of the part. Like, you have both the Zeldas, you have all the Marios, you get the Kirby Adventure, you have the classic arcade Donkey Kong games / Mario. You got Metroid. You got a site bike both in North America and in Japan. Dr. Mario, you got Yoshi. You got NES Open Tournament Golf, original Mario Golf. You got the Wrecking Crew. You got Ice Climbers. You got Wario Woods. Hey, look at that. A nice good old game for Wario. You got Vice. Now, we all love Vice if we all remember what Vice was. And then you're going to get into games that are less known. And then you're going to have games that are arcade style, like Ninja Gaiden, Kid Ursula, Bloom Flight, Blast Masters, Punch-Out, Shadow of the Ninja, Lolo, never heard of. Yeah, and then you get your sports games like baseball. You got the Double Dragons. You got your Star Tropics. You got Boat Duel. Oh God, I don't want to see what that one is. But as the games get out, then you get hit and miss on a lot of games that are coming out. And a lot of games that a lot of people really haven't heard of because they weren't well sellers on the NES at first. That weren't sellers. And Nintendo said, you know what? We're going to take these non-sellers that didn't really do good. We're going to put them out there so people can see what they are and give them a fighting chance. And I'm not going to lie, some of these games were just horrible and some of the games were actually pretty good. Some of them were funny. What can I say? It all depends on what game that you picked up there. Now the only thing, and I mean the only thing I don't really care about for the NES app, because you kind of lost out on things, is, let me get back to the top here, is these special edition games. All Nintendo did was revise something, change something, give you all your items, something small, and put it out there so it made the game easier for players. You know what? That's a waste of a game. Upload a game that's not there. Get rid of all these SP specials. And Nintendo did something smart. When they uploaded a game, and a lot of people are going to disagree with me, they didn't upload it just for you. They uploaded it for everybody. So you may not like that certain game that came out, but doesn't mean that the person next to you or Johnny down the street didn't like that game. A lot of people see Nintendo, they think Zelda, Mario, Donkey Kong, Kirby, all this stuff, Metroid. But nobody actually really sees the other stuff behind it, the stuff that are not the big heavy hitters. I'm talking about the little guy like Yoshi, NES Open, Wrecking Crew, Wario Woods. A lot of people have never heard of these games. Or Vice, which was a really good game. Then you have games that are even less known, that are at least less known in North America. Or games that were well known in Japan that are less known again in North America. Because we had a certain criteria of games that were available to us, made things different and how we had to get around things. Now everything's not region locked. So that's awesome. But to play these games, 2 players, the ones that are available for 2 players, they're fun to sit back and play with your family. This catalog keeps growing and growing. Doesn't grow as fast as it used to, but it still does. And with it growing as much as it is, there's a lot of things that you can rekindle in your lifetime. If it's an old classic, or sharing a memory with a younger sibling, a brother, a son, a daughter, you get my drift. There's always those good moments that you can recapture if you grew up on this era. So overall, there is some room for improvement on the NES app online. But there's always going to be room for improvement. One thing I wish they would do is get rid of the goddamn special games and replace them with actual games. But that's not for me to dictate, that's for Nintendo to tell you. So, this is Phoenix 198720 saying, you know what, guys? You gotta give the NES app a chance. It does have a lot of great games on it. A lot of great gems. A lot of you guys are gonna disagree with me. That's perfectly fine. But, what do you guys, if you guys have the NES online app, do you guys like it? Do you guys enjoy it? Because if you want me to do a video comparing numbers with PlayStation and Nintendo, I can, but it's a whole different ball game. And you may all look bad. But, that's for another story, that's for another day. Until next time, this is Phoenix 198720, saying I hope you have a good morning, a good evening, good afternoon. Peace.